Gilas versus Angola. Familiar opponent. Sa game na to, mas may chance ang Gilas manalo. Sa World Cup opener kasi ng Gilas kontra sa Dominican Republic, it was the Jordan Clarkson show. In 34 minutes, he dropped 28 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Grabe, talagang binuhat. Dalawa pa sa mga standouts ng Gilas sa laro na yon ay sina Junmar Fajardo and Dwight Ramos. Si Junmar umiscore ng 16 points with perfect field goals. Si Dwight Ramos naman umiscore ng 13 points including 2 huge 3-pointers nung second half. Pero late in the game na foul out si Clarkson at kinapos na ang Gilas sa huling 3 minuto. Pero actually the game felt closer than a 6-point game. It was a valiant effort pero nabigo silang manalo kontra sa Dominican Republic. Ngayon kontra Angola, isang kalaban na actually nakatapat na nila sa preparations leading up to the World Cup. Angola is slightly bigger in general, pero I think may advantage ang Gilas in terms of firepower. Okay, last game wala masyadong plays. Dito early in the first quarter, nagtakbo sila ng Iverson cut. JC backpick para dun sa kumakat paloob. Kaso walang nangyari so naging JC isolation na lang. Nagtatry sila mag-set ng plays pero yung execution medyo iffy. Sa clip naman na to, 45 cut by Scottie Thompson into a dribble handoff option. Now si JC nag-drive, paint touch. Nice cut from Scottie galing sa weak side na hanap niya si Junmar sa ilalim dahil nag-commit yung depensa sa kanya. Again, Scottie Thompson making plays out of his paint touches. And yun, dito sa play na to, a bunch of standing around, tinginan lang, puro isolation and not a lot of movement, kagaya nung sa huling laro. Mismatch kay Pogoy, inatake nila sa low post si Diet Kemba Walker. This is good kasi this is one way to make your shooters hot. And immediately sinundan yon ni Pogoy with a drive to the basket after attacking the long closeout. Sa play na to, delay set from Gilas. Chicago action, which is a pin down into a handoff, nag-help yung defender to prevent the dribble penetration, open JC 3-pointer. Sana mas takbuhin nila to pero si JC yung tumatakbo dun sa handoff. Kasi usually ganito yung ginagawa niya sa Utah Jazz. Hindi yung siya yung nagsaspot up sa weak side. Anyway, gusto ko lang din isama tong skyhook na to ni Kai Sotto para forever nung naka-embed sa internet. More about Kai Sotto, 3 foul kagad siya sa first half and ayun. So natapos ang first quarter sa score na 19-12, a much better first quarter. They limited Angola to shoot 4 out of 21 sa buong quarter. Sa second quarter, again they ran horns lift. After mag-collapse ng defense, kick out sa weak side kay Perez, 3-pointer, taking advantage of the attention na nakukuha ni JC from the defense. Sa play na to, same play sa kanina, poste kay Pogoy, taking advantage of the mismatch. Alam niyo sa totoo lang sa mga ganitong kaimportante na laro, especially kapag nagsastruggle kayo umiscore, you have to get every easy basket na kaya mong kunin. Kahit na hindi ganun kaganda tignan. Kasi 2 points pa rin naman. And yung second quarter was a cheapy quarter. Nakahabol yung Angola because of their 3-pointers and yung Gilas naman, puro tingi-tingi yung points and not really baskets from executed plays. Tapos si JC nag-continue yung struggle niya, dami niyang turnover and hindi rin siya naseseta ng mga play para ma-open siya off the ball. So natapos ang first half sa score na 33-36 lamang ang Angola because of their 19-5 run sa second quarter and their 7 steals sa buong half. Third quarter, finally nahanapan na nila si JC ng lane para dumrive papunta sa basket. This is important kasi a driving JC would break down the defense at mas gaganda looks ng Gilas. Dito, Chot Reyes basketball. Ayan na, JC paint touch off the drive, the defense collapses at nagbubukas na yung court for Gilas slowly. And dito, actually maganda to. Iverson cut for JC. Empty side pick and roll dapat pero di na inantay ni JC yung screen. Rekta atake na sa baseline since sinahabol naman siya ng defender. Ganyan dapat. Kung off ball si JC, dapat merong plays. Hindi yung nakatayo lang. And dito naman, si J. Perez drives to the basket. The defense collapses. Maganda cut ni JC from the weak side. Foul counted. Use JC's gravity to your advantage. Hindi yung nakatayo lang lahat. Though hirap ang Gilas dumepensa, especially sa ilalim. Kaya natapos ang third quarter sa score na 52-56, dinikdik ang Gilas sa ilalim. So pagdating ng fourth quarter, nagpatuloy na kumain si Bruno Fernando sa ilalim at nahirapan ang Gilas i-contain. Especially having smaller guards. Hirap sila magpadala ng extra help kasi pag kinikick out, nauubos na yung rotations. And hindi sapat yung length ng Gilas to contest shots. Especially sa long closeouts. Back-to-back 3-pointers for Lucchini. Una dahil sa 2-3 zone ng Gilas, pangalawa dahil sa pag-breakdown ng depensa ng Gilas after the paint touch. And midway through the fourth quarter, hindi ko na maintindihan pero parang ang gulo ng Gilas. Ang tanong ko lang naman kasi dito is that bakit parang walang sense of urgency. Sunod-sunod yung turnovers and we're not really seeing plays set for JC. Ito yung critical na part ng laro eh. Make or break tong part na to ng fourth quarter. You'd expect something from Gilas na itatakbo nila. Pero parang walang nangyari. Kung hindi mo naman sesetan si JC ng plays off the ball, diba? Bigyan na lang ng bola. And whenever hawak naman ni Clarkson yung bola, walang kahit na kundi spread pick and roll lang. I'm sorry, I've watched thousands of hours of basketball footage sa pagbe-breakdown ko throughout the years. This is objectively bad offense. Actually, hindi ko nga matawag na offense. Baka ma-offense si offense. And yes, oo, aaminin ko, sometimes nakakascore si JC through sheer talent, pero hanggang saan ka dadalhin nun sa ganong tipong basketball? Hindi ko nga rin matawag na basketball. So natapos ang laro sa score na 80-70, talo ang Gilas. I mean, bad offensive execution, sobrang disorganized, and parang hindi sila sure kung paano gagamitin yung personnel. Then defensively naman, bad defensive rotations, and kapag nag-help naman sabog-sabog yung closeout and too many fouls, hindi talaga mananalo yan. This was not a winning performance.